Okay, I'm going to start this over. And these are some of the things you necessarily need if you are going to be using an injectable anabolic steroid. You need to have a sharps container for the responsible handling of used hardware. Two alcohol swabs. You need a fresh 3 milliliter syringe. And in this case, I'm using a 22 gauge 1.5 inch. See if we can get up, focus in on that with the lure lock tip. And to fill, I'm using an 18 gauge 1.5 inch with a lure lock. It's also good to have bandages. Okay, the medication I'm going to be using today is boldenone. It's a mass building anabolic. It is moderately androgenic and mildly anabolic. It is good for adding to a mass stack with testosterone. This is 200 milliliters, 200 milligrams per milliliter. I'm going to be using 2 milliliters today. First thing you do is wipe the top off of the vial. And while that's drying, take the syringe out of its package and unscrew the needle that's on it to put the fill needle on its place. Now, since I'm going to be withdrawing 2 milliliters of fluid, I need to pull the plunger back 2 milliliters, take the shield off of it. We need to puncture through and inject 2 milliliters of air, and then slowly withdraw 2 milliliters of the fluid. Once you've gotten 2 milliliters out, you want to kind of flick it a little bit, get the air bubbles out, and you withdraw it. Next, what I'll do is I'll pull back a little more just to make sure all the medication's out of the thicker needle. Reshield it. You reshield it by dropping it on, not by pushing it on. Snap it in place and unscrew it. Take your alcohol swab, wipe the top of this syringe off, and screw on your 22 gauge. Okay, now at this point, you're going to want to push out almost all the air. I like to leave a little bit in there just to make sure I get the medication out of the needle. Next, you need to prepare a spot.